Welcome to day 2 of VBS.
Hi, Sally. Hi, everyone. Well, I'm waiting, Sally.
What are you waiting for, Vinny?
Come on, you know what I'm waiting for.
No, Vinny, I don't know what you're waiting for.
Sally, I'm waiting for you to tell me what happened to Joseph.
Oh, that's what you're waiting for.
Yes, you said yesterday that we would find out. And you also told me that God gives us hope. And I'm really hoping that everything is okay for Joseph.
That's right, Vinny. God gives us hope. But, well, Joseph was sent to prison for several years, where he met a cook and a butler who were also in prison with him.
Wait a minute. Joseph went to prison because Potiphar's wife lied about him? That's not very hopeful. Maybe you should go to prison for lying, Sally, because I feel like you kind of lie for all of us.
Hold on there, Vinny. Before you go and have me arrested, listen to what happens. Yes, Joseph did go to prison for something he didn't do, but God is with him and has a purpose for him. You are going to find out in this story today and the rest of the week that everything that happens in Joseph's life is all part of God's plan.
Well, I don't exactly like where this story is going right now. My man Joseph didn't do anything wrong, and now you're telling me he's in prison? That's just not fair.
I guess you're just going to have to be patient and listen to the whole story so you can find out just exactly how God worked through Joseph. And yes, God definitely gives Joseph hope in an extremely difficult situation. Do you think you can do that, Penny? Listen and be patient to find out the rest of the story?
I suppose. But tell me, what about the cook and the butler? Why were they in prison with Joseph?
Probably because Pharaoh thought they were conspiring against him, and he couldn't trust them anymore.
Well, Pharaoh would need to trust them because the cook made food for Pharaoh, and the butler tasted the food and drink for Pharaoh.
That's right, Penny. But while the cook and butler were in prison, Joseph interpreted their dreams.
What were their dreams about?
There was a vine and some bread, but more importantly, Pharaoh heard that Joseph could interpret dreams.
Oh, did Joseph have a dream he wanted interpreted?
Pharaoh did. That's right, Vinny. So when Pharaoh heard this, he sent for Joseph immediately.
Here's your servant, Joseph, my king.
Joseph, I've had 2 dreams and no one can tell me what they mean.
Did you dream that you were in gym class with no clothes on?
No.
Did you dream that you were running and someone was chasing you in slow motion? Like,
No.
did you dream that...
Joseph! Stop talking. Focus.
Okay, sorry, sir.
Can you tell me what my dreams mean or not?
Well, I can't do it, but God will give you the answers you want.
Well, I'm going to tell you my dreams anyway. So be quiet and listen.
As you wish, master.
I was standing on the bank of the Nile River when 7 cows, fat and nice, came up out of the river.
What kind of cows were they?
How should I know? I'm a city boy. It's not important, Joseph.
Okay, sorry.
As I was saying, after that, 7 more cows came up, but they were ugly and scrawny.
How ugly were the cows?
They were very ugly. I have never seen such ugly cows in all of Egypt.
I remember once that I saw a cow that was so ugly that...
Joseph, it's not important.
All apologies, my liege.
As I was saying, the 7 scrawny cows ate the 7 fat cows.
Well, what happened next?
Well, then I woke up.
What? I thought you said you had 2 dreams. What was the second dream about?
It was kind of the same dream, except instead of cows, there were 7 heads of grain, full and good, growing on a single stalk.
That's all very interesting.
Interesting. Aren't you going to tell me what my dreams are about?
Well, of course I will. You see, both dreams are one and the same.
The same dream. Well, what do the 7 cows and the 7 heads of grain mean?
The 7 cows and the 7 heads of grain, they represent 7 years. The 7 good cows and the 7 good heads of grain means that you're going to have 7 years of great abundance throughout the land of Egypt.
Well, that's great. But I have a feeling that's not all there is to this dream.
You're right, Pharaoh. The 7 ugly cows and the 7 scorched heads of grain means that you're going to have 7 years of no food, So severe that no one's going to remember the great abundance throughout the land of Egypt.
You mean a famine?
Yeah, a famine.
Oh no.
Yeah.
What are we supposed to do?
Well, God has shown me the way forward, and I'll tell you.
Sally, what does the word famine mean?
Well, it's like Joseph said. It means that there's no food anywhere, which can lead to extreme hunger or even death.
Oh, wow. That would be terrible. I hope Pharaoh can figure out how to prevent the famine.
God will show Pharaoh what to do through his dreams that Joseph interpreted. He tells Pharaoh to find a smart man to put in charge of Egypt.
Oh, you know, Sally, I'm pretty smart. Do you think Pharaoh would pick me to be in charge of Egypt?
Well, you are pretty smart, Vinny, but I think Pharaoh probably has someone else in mind.
Well, who could that possibly be? I mean, really, Sally?
We are just going to have to wait and find out. Besides, the man that Pharaoh chooses has to be able to save enough food during the 7 years of abundance.
I know. That's so there'll be enough food during the 7 years of famine and not be ruined by starvation.
That's right, Vinny. You are pretty smart. Oh, look. There's Pharaoh. Let's see who he picks.
Is there anyone that could lead us through this famine? Someone who is kind and has the Spirit of God.
Right here, me.
Who should we choose to help rule over Egypt?
Me. Right here. Right here.
Hey, Vinny.
Right here.
No, not me.
Right here.
Why not?
Definitely not you.
Not me?
Joseph! Bring me Joseph at once.
Yes, sir.
Joseph, I hereby put you in charge of all of Egypt. I am Pharaoh. But without your word, Joseph, no one will do anything in all of Egypt. Now, Joseph, come ride my chariot as my second in command.
Oh, Vinny, I'm sorry that Pharaoh didn't pick you to be in charge of Egypt.
That's all right, Sally. I think Joseph is the best man for the job, too. And guess what else?
What, Vinny?
I have decided that you're actually not lying about God, how God gives us hope. Even though Joseph was sold and then arrested, and even though he didn't do anything wrong at all, and those bad things happened to him, he continued to obey God, and God was with him.
Right, Vinny. God gave him hope in some really difficult situations. And look what happened. Now he is Pharaoh's right-hand man. And guess what?
What's that, Sal?
Even though we may not be able to interpret dreams, people need to see God in us through our kind words, being merciful, and having the Spirit of God, just like Joseph.
Exactly. Not only does God give us hope, he gives us talents and gifts so that we can do amazing things like Joseph.
That's right, Vinny. And that reminds me of our Bible point for today. And maybe this time you will actually believe me.
What's that, Sally? I will never doubt again.
God gives us special abilities.
Indeed he does. Let's say it together, kids.
God gives us